Family, thanks for tuning into my channel, Ready for Africa with Lo. About 2 weeks ago, my family and I, we left America. We flew to Africa, East Africa, to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam to be exact. We sold our home, cars, and everything we had, including the motorcycle. We said goodbye to the family, and off we went to our new journey, East Africa, Tanzania. On this channel, you will get a first-hand view of what Africa looks like to someone that has never been here. Please follow me as I show you the good and the bad of Africa. In this video, we're going appliance shopping. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, we are in the store shopping for a washer, refrigerator, and a oven today for our rental property because it doesn't come with any of those things, being that it's new. The owner, basically we have to get it ourselves. So right now we're kind of shopping, and let you guys see. Okay, I'm back again, guys. We are today looking at in the store looking for a refrigerator, and I think we found one. It's 800,000 T shillings in US dollars. I think that's like $312, and so it's more streamlined than the US fridge, but it's got all the little drawers and things in it. So I think we're gonna go with this one. So just giving y'all some insight. They do have some wider ones, but they're still not quite as big as we're used to sometimes there. But again, we're adjusting, we're minimizing, and just embracing the culture, embracing the opportunity. I'm actually enjoying a little bit shopping again for all the things that I sold. So it's been a journey, but it's been rewarding. All right, so here's the one that we chose out of all the ones that were available. As you can see here in Africa, sometimes the things are a little smaller than we're used to in the US, but that's okay, because I have been transitioning more to a minimalist mindset, or just wanting to kind of downsize on things anyway. We've even downsized our wardrobes tremendously because we had a lot of clothes, a lot of excess, a lot of things that we didn't wear. And so this will be perfect for our family now. So out of all of these that are here, we're going to get this top loader. At our home, we had a front loader, probably 3 times this size, but I was used to a front loader, but I'm kind of excited to get a top loader again. I think it'll just be probably easier for me in the long run. And so this is the one that we chose. It is 600,000 T shillings, which was roughly like $233, I think, for this. So we're getting a washer for $233, when in the US, we have paid as much as a couple of $1,000s for a washer and dryer set. Each piece individually running, anywhere from $3,000 to $4,500. $234. Okay. And so we also are looking for a range. They do have gas here, as well as electric, so they have a lot of options. So I'm just letting you see all the options, and we have selected one, and we're just bringing you guys along to give you an idea also of the cost discrepancy, how much more affordable and things could be over here for us that come over from the US. We're used to paying probably 4 or 5 times what some of these things are going for over here. Although the stove or the range is a lot smaller, it still gets the job done. This one is $525 in T shillings. That is how much?
$204.68.
And this is our little converter that we use.
You can't see that.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit.
$204.68 in USD.
In USD, this is $204 for this little range and oven that's going to do get the job done. So, and lastly, we had to find a refrigerator. They do have a few standard ones, not as many, a few standard size ones that we're more accustomed to, like this one here. However, we have a smaller space now, so we are choosing a smaller refrigerator, and let's look at the one we chose. So just giving you guys a glance at some of the different prices. When you see those prices, you think, wow, but it's in T shillings. So T shillings converted to US dollars. I'm getting used to doing that now. I wasn't as good at it because of the denomination of the bills and how they come. I was mixing up my zeros because they have $1,000 bill, they have a $10,000, a $5,000, a $2,000, and so sometimes I would get my zeros a little off. But here is a taller refrigerator that we're going to get because the one in our Airbnb is too small or short, so we couldn't sit like, you know, water pitchers or juice pitchers in there to be able to have cold drinks. So we're going to get a taller one. I think this one might be about 6 feet tall. I'm going to show you a comparison to the one that is in our Airbnb, how short it is and how it doesn't really have the shelving. If you were to adjust the shelves, you would lose some space. So it's kind of like this one, but if you take one of the shelves down lower, you lose that space to be able to store other things. So this is probably the height of the one in our Airbnb. It may be even a little smaller. So we're going to go a little taller to maximize on the space. So just wanted to give you guys some insight. We are in what's called Shoppers. To me, it gives me the feel of almost like a Walmart, I guess, a little bit. In the US is probably the best way I could correlate it or equate it. It's probably like similar to a Walmart. So thank you guys for joining in and listening, and we'll see you next time.
Be looking out for part 2, where I talk about the oppression of our people during this shopping trip. If you can, like, subscribe, and follow. Shalom.